The U.S. women got the right to vote 95 years ago, yet they are still not represented on any U.S. currency note. We mean bills. That's about to change. Our very own Roee Ruttenberg has this.
It appears there's still at least one place in America where only men are allowed. The front side of the country's currency, its paper notes. U.S. dollar bills of all amounts feature all men, even though women make up around half of the population. One group is trying to change that.
The idea for women on 20s came from the fact that we noticed that there are no women on our money, and we want to have a way to honor and commemorate our upcoming centennial right to vote in 2020.
The group started an online campaign, womenon20s.org, where people can vote for the woman they'd like to see on the $20 bill, hoping a dollar can make some change.
We don't value women in our culture as much as we'd like to, because in our everyday experience, we don't see the symbols, we don't participate in an equal way.
The U.S., for example, still hasn't had a female president. Many are looking to Hillary Clinton, who, by the way, is not a candidate for the 20. The woman selected must have been deceased for at least 2 years. Many people think all American bills feature former presidents. But of the 12 notes circulated, some less frequently than others, a quarter show former cabinet secretaries. The actual quarter, the coin worth 25 cents, features America's first president, George Washington, a man. But the less embraced dollar coin has featured 2 women. Sacagawea, the Native American girl who led explorers Lewis and Clark, and Susan B. Anthony, an advocate of women's voting rights. At least one American woman has appeared on a bill outside of the U.S. Golda Meir was raised in the state of Wisconsin, but years later served as Israel's first female prime minister. Her image ultimately graced the country's 10-shekel note. America's pre-independence colonies were ruled by the British, and their queen, Elizabeth II, features on a number of paper notes around the world, the most frequently featured woman on a currency. Following World War II, the U.S. dollar emerged as a global reserve currency. Some countries like Ecuador use it as their only money, and by some estimates, 40 to 60% of all printed dollar notes are circulating outside of the U.S. Campaigners say the message behind the change has potential global reach.
I think it will empower women around the world. I'm hoping that it will.
There is still time to vote from a list of 15 women. When it comes to bills, design changes are left to the Treasury Secretary. U.S. President Barack Obama has already said he supports putting a woman's face front and center. Roee Ruttenberg, CCTV in Washington.